What is up, you guys? It is your boy Gian here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 19 video here on Lakeland Vale by Stevie. That's not the right button. There we go. How's everybody doing? Welcome back. I appreciate y'all being here. Let's continue the plowing process, basically right where we left off in the last video. I appreciate all those comments in the last video there. Thank you guys for that. Rob, I was totally messing with you. I'm glad you picked up on that, buddy. Just saying. Carson, you're a troll. What else was I gonna say? I'm not sure. But don't forget about my Twitch, guys. I want to harp that right off the beginning, and the second YouTube channel. Both links are in the description down below, to the Twitch and the second YouTube channel for all the past streams. Well, the current, like, you know, what I just streamed the other day, you know, that kind of stuff. Speaking of streams, today is Tuesday, the day I'm recording this. It's actually before midnight. How about them apples? It is 11 o'clock at night. Got home from the farm a little while ago, went down there and did some irrigation work. I call it irrigation. We watered our pumpkins, or the ground where the pumpkins are going to be. They're seeded right now. They're just not out of the ground. Give them a couple days, they'll be out of the ground and off to the races. We've got plenty of moisture in the ground now and plenty of temperature. And the pumpkins should be getting along quite well. But what I was going to tell you is today was DLC day for Farm Sim. I do have the DLC installed here on the map, and we'll go in here because without getting into the whole thing, because I don't have money to buy it all, to be honest, without getting into the whole DLC, this right here, guys, this is the only thing in the DLC, in my opinion, that is worth it. Okay, this is a continuous feed, which means you never stop once you start, or you don't have to stop. Continuous feed round baler with wrapper, and you don't have to stop. Now granted, in heavy crop it was only going like 4 miles an hour, but you don't have to stop, and you can change the foil color as well, which I think is pretty neato. So out of the $15 DLC, my honest opinion, the only thing you're going to see me use most likely is this baler. So we will get into that. The other thing I have installed, nope, not in tethers, in baling. The other thing that I have installed, if we come over here, is you'll see some crone equipment. I have installed the bale harvest mod, or the chop straw, whatever it's called. What is this mod called? Now I can't remember. The straw harvest, that's what it's called, straw harvest mod. So I don't, this is the pellet maker or something, I guess. I don't even really know what this stuff does. I haven't really seen this equipment, to be completely honest. And I don't really know what any of this stuff does. That's an accumulator, I know that. But yeah, I will be looking at this stuff eventually, and I still have the other mods too. But we will be looking at the straw harvest mod eventually. You guys can feel free to leave your comments, tips, all that good stuff in the comments below. Oh, I guess you take that off if you want the accumulator. Yeah, there's a hitch right there. That's cool. That's pretty neat. But yeah, we will be taking a look at that. We're doing some baling on this this here map. I like that bale fork. Oh, that's a good bale fork. I wonder if those swing around. Probably. Nice. Anyway, we will get into that. The DLC, in my opinion, for $15, it's not worth it. Now, if you like really small equipment that we already have a bunch of in the game, maybe that DLC is for you. I don't know. Let me know. Those of you that have purchased the DLC, what in it do you like? What in it are you going to use? There is quite a few things in the DLC. And anyway, I was saying that, like, the streams, right? So today I actually streamed like the DLC basically, and that video will be out on the second channel in a couple days, where I went through literally every single piece of equipment, and we used everything. I used everything in like 2 hours or something, and maybe I'll try to bump that video up in the schedule and have that out sooner rather than later, because I'm kind of behind. I started the second channel with the 12-hour stream, and that just put me way behind, to be completely honest. And so maybe I'll bump that one up in the schedule. Like as soon as I can get it out, I'll get that one out. But still be a day or so. Yeah, probably be the next day after this video. But anyway, yeah, So as far as I'm concerned, the DLC is not worth it, but that's my opinion. Now, I do like to support Giants. I believe in the game that they are making and all that good stuff. And I've always been under the opinion that you're not really paying for the DLC. You're more so paying to keep the company afloat and potentially pay for making the game better in the future. That's why I bought the DLC. Plus, I wanted to show you guys the DLC. And let's be honest, I'm a fanboy, so like anything they come out with, pretty well, I'm going to buy it. So there's that as well. So having said those two things, do I think the DLC is actually worth it? No. But I'll probably end up using that round baler. I think that round baler on course play would be sick. Speaking of course play, Carson is going to give me crap about this one, but I do have course play installed. I just forgot to turn it on. I forgot to turn it on in my mod lists. But I do have it installed. I don't need it tonight to make this video anyway, but I do have it. I have it installed. I just forgot to turn the thing on. So there's that. All right. Plowing is done here, guys. Plowing is done, which is pretty awesome. Oh, and going back to that round baler, right? For just one little second here. I could see totally using this round baler. Like I said, probably on course play, make the haylage bales. So like mow and then wrap it. And then totally using the Anderson Group DLC. The 21 of these two. Doesn't matter which one. They're both 24 bale round stackers. I could totally see using that. I'm just saying that's actually a good use for the Anderson Group. Honestly, the Anderson Group DLC really wasn't worth it either. I don't really use any of that stuff out of there either. But hey, that's just me. There again, maybe you guys have different opinions. The other thing in the comments from the last video, guys, I asked you about weeds. What should we do with the weeds? And I would say overwhelming. You guys said leave the weeds on. Now, I'm not saying for the life of the map, because there were a few of you guys that said turn them off. So for right now, the weeds are on and they're going to be on. So there is that. We need somewhere to park this. We'll back it in the shed. Back it up, back it up. So yeah, weeds will stay on for right now, guys. And it'll be a good time, right? Whoa, need to learn how to back up. All right, come on. That thing doesn't even have rear steer and I still can't back it up. Goodness me. All right, so next step in our little field project over there is to... What do we do next? What do we need to do? What does it need? Anything new? Oh, the whole thing needs lime. So we fertilize it first and then we lime it and then we can plant. All right. Fertilize first. There so happens to be a fertilizer sitting over here. All ready to go. Oh, turn it off. Thank you. Run to the next tractor and take a drink at the same time. Very refreshing. Like I was saying, guys, we were at the farm this evening. Basically, when I don't stream, we go to the farm. Sometimes Dad goes down without me too, which is fine. I don't like Dad going down there honestly without me, but I just worry, like, you know, what if he like falls and can't get up, or he, you know, breaks a leg, or just anything. You know, the farm's a dangerous place. Let's just be honest. So I do worry about my father quite a bit down there, but sometimes he does run down there without me. But now that pumpkins are in the ground, we both need to be going down pretty much every time, because there's a lot of, wow, those skinny tires do not like this plowed ground. Not a fan. But now that the pumpkins are in the ground, the pumpkins, about 80% of them are 70, 75% of them are in the ground. We both need to be going to the farm pretty much every time we go, because there's a lot of work to be done, which means I may miss some streamage here soon. I might have to miss like the Saturday afternoon stream for a little bit or something. I don't know. We'll see how it all shakes out. But if we're having problems with the pumpkins, we need to spend more time down there and, you know, take care of them, whatever. So yeah, because there's a lot of work that goes into it that I would say a lot of people don't realize how much time we spend on those darn things down there. I'm just saying, it's quite a bit, actually. It is quite a bit. So there is that, which actually the next on the farm. Oh, speaking of that, I'm all over the place right now. This plowed ground is just horrible for this fertilizer. It's the skinny wheels. Plus, I think I'm running that terrain thing, like the real dirt thing, I believe. Because as I drive through Homestead, it like really splashes and stuff. All right, let's get GPS going. But speaking of, oh, and by the way, Carson left a comment about my A point and my B point. I don't mind setting the A and B thing every time. I don't mind it at all, to be honest. It doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. Except for that one didn't work because I didn't probably go far enough. So, but something else I was going to talk about, and I cannot remember for the life of me. I'm wasting fertilizer. That's okay. Did that not work either? That didn't work either. Hold on. What is going on here? Set A. A. I don't see the little A. I'll turn it back on. Set A. Why don't I see the little A point on the map? Just clear all this out. That A. Still don't see an A. I still don't see it. Auto. Set A. I mean, it's set for the set AB line. That did work. Okay, we must have still had A back there. Okay, that's what it was. All right, we're gonna Alt and Home and move this over a little bit, and then we want to go back. Anyway, what was that talking about? The farm. The mosquitoes were horrible down there tonight. I don't remember what else I was talking about now. Or what else I was going to talk about. I got derailed by GPS, guys. Is that bad or what? That's bad. Getting derailed by GPS. I do not know. But it was hot down there. And I feel like ever since we were at the farm, I could not get enough to drink tonight either. That's another issue. But I'm taking care of that. I have water in front of me. And I will get more water here soon. As soon as I'm done with this video, probably. I'll go get some more water. But yeah. Not really any stories from the farm from this this visit. We're basically down there just to finish our irrigation stuff. We use drip tape, which has a drip nozzle every 2 foot. No, every foot. Every foot on this drip tape, it has a dripper, and I forget what they are. I think they're a couple gallons per hour. Is all they put out, and I think roughly we're at 800, or we will be. We're not quite there yet. I think roughly we're going to be at like 800 feet of nozzle or 800 feet of hose. Yeah. Roughly 800 feet of hose. So we should be at roughly 400 pumpkin plants if we get them all to like survive, which won't happen. Another drink break, and I just spilled water all over me. Wow. It's like I forgot how to drink water. It's really cold too. I don't know why I put so much ice in it. It was freezing cold. Usually when I'm this thirsty, I don't care. I just want water, you know, liquid. Give me beverage, please. I don't care what it is. Give me beverage. But yeah, so we got that all going tonight. Nice sunset tonight, farm as well. You guys follow me on Instagram or on Snapchat. I actually posted a picture on Snapchat in my story feed thing. I don't post on there very often, but I should. But in my Instagram story, I post all the time from the farm. And I took a couple sunset photos and put them in there on my Instagram. Link is in the description down below. How convenient. How convenient. But yeah, on the farm, that's what I was going to talk about. I think the video. Yeah. The on the farm video, guys. The one that I've been talking about. It's finally going to come out this Sunday. This Sunday, guys. Sunday. It's actually Father's Day this Sunday. Sunday, June 21st. I had to look at a calendar. Sunday, June 21st at noon at noon Central. Words are hard tonight. Extra hard. Not tonight. Good God, words are so hard. Sunday, June 21st at noon Central. on the Farm will be making its return with episode 169. Of course, it's 169 with all the 69 jokes that have been going around my stream lately, which I don't condone, by the way. I want to be clear there. I'm not a fan of the 69 jokes. Yeah, they're funny, but like I have an image, you know, at least a little bit to uphold. But yeah, so episode 169 will be coming back, and then I would really, really, really like to shoot for one roughly every month after that is what I would really want to do. The every week on the farm thing, man, that was great. The grind was real. Most of those I didn't get edited until early Sunday morning, and they came out Sunday at noon. It was just like a scramble to get them uploaded most of the time, but I enjoyed them. I enjoyed making those videos, but the problem I have with the farm is like it's just the same stuff. It's just that we're doing the same stuff year after year, and it's hard to film the same stuff for like the eighth time, you know. It's just, at least for me it is. So there is that. So we're trying to do some different stuff, and by maybe only showing you guys, you know, a video a month, then it doesn't get so, hey, I need filler for this video, so let's go cut the grass again, because that's what On the Farm became towards the end of its like actual run there, you know. So I know it's been a while since I posted, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows, but like the first thing that happened was, you know, when my brother and I had our falling out. I obviously couldn't, I don't want to, I don't know if I could or couldn't, but I don't want to film around him. I don't want to pull a camera out when he's around. I have, and actually I think in the On the Farm 169, towards the end, I believe you see his leg. He was at the farm the one day we were working on the snowman project, which is in the video, and I believe you can see his leg, like a foot or something. I didn't catch it till I was doing my voiceover, and I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm leaving it in. So didn't bother me at all, you know. But I don't want to film around him for reasons, and then of course the big thing that took me away from the farm for so much time was Mom being so sick and going down her spiral and stuff, and you know, dealing with the mental block after she passed, and I'm not gonna lie, I still deal with that today, and it's hard, man. It's hard getting over something like that, and I don't think I'll ever truly be over it. It's just learning to cope with it, you know. And I know many of you have lost loved ones, and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. And as something like this, you know, I've been around other people, obviously, that grandparents and whatnot that have passed in the past. Yeah. But it just didn't hit me like this one, obviously. And obviously losing Mom, it really hit me, and still to today it still hits me. I'm not gonna lie. So that's part of why I just kind of quit filming. Like, obviously I wasn't there at the farm during Mom's illness and everything and whatnot. I was taking care of her, but I wasn't there that much, I should say. I did occasionally get to sneak down there, but not very especially towards the end there, not very often. So, but it is what it is, and you know, I'd rather obviously have been taking care of Mom than going to the farm and cutting grass or whatever. Obviously, if I could do it again, I would do it the same way I did. So there is that. But yeah, fertilizing our field, am I right? And we need the lime. I think the lime's gonna be a H button. It would be a great courseplay, but I just forgot to put courseplay on. I'm just saying. Because see, if I hire this and I hire that, then I don't really have anything to do. So I'll run this. I don't mind this. I do need to sell that truck. That pickup truck. I don't ever use pickup trucks, you know? I don't ever sell pickup trucks. What should I ask you guys as the question for this video? I don't know. I don't know what I should ask you guys, because like we're not really at a point in the map where we need to make like decisions, you know? At least not today. At least not today. Oh, somebody else had asked about the comments are still hitting me. Where do you get the mods you want to play along? I will have a Google Drive link in the description of this video. Yeah, Google Drive link with all of my mods that I have in my mod folder, and some of them do not apply to this map, the global company stuff. I'm going to go ahead and throw those in. The only thing I will not throw in is the multiplayer map, because that's like a couple gigs by itself, so I don't want to throw that in there too. It'll be a pretty healthy download, I'm not gonna lie. So what it'll be is it'll be a Google Drive link in the description down below, and it'll be the only Google Drive link. Basically what you'll do is you'll click on that, you will hit download when it opens up the Google Drive, and you will download one zip file. Now that should appear in your download folder or wherever you tell it to download. And of course, if you've downloaded mods, you probably know how to put them in your farm sim and stuff, you know, whatever. But you're going to download one zip. And when you get that zip on your computer, you're basically just got to double click into that zip. Okay. And then you will copy all of those mods that are in that folder. Once you double click into the zip, drag those into your mod folder. Now, if you have your own mods and you want to keep stuff separate, I would recommend using either a mod switcher or just keeping separate files or folders, I should say, maybe on your desktop or something, and be like Lakeland Vale Puma Plow mods or single player mods or XYZ mods. Keep stuff a little separated. It usually helps a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So that's what I would recommend doing personally. Now, obviously, you guys do you. If you're asking for mods, you probably know how to install them, and, you know, maybe use a mod switcher, which I don't use a mod switcher. I never have. I always just kept separate folders, and I'd move stuff in and out based on what I was playing. So that's how I like to do it anyway. So there is that. So Google Drive link will be in the description. If I don't remember to do it, I'm sorry. You can leave a comment and yell at me, but I should remember to do it. I've been kind of on the ball here lately. I'm not going to lie. Or I've been getting better being near the ball lately. Let me put it that way. I've been trying to get better, guys. I have been trying to get better here lately. And actually, there's another big kind of announcement. If you guys don't watch the streams, you may not know this, but there is some potential merch in the works. Now, the first one's kind of a joke. The first thing that we're working on. I'm not going to tell you what it is in case it doesn't happen. Basically, we have made something, and when I say we, I mean Carson and I have come up with something. Mostly Carson. Mostly Carson. He's on the payroll though, so you know, it's like, it's when I say we, it's like me and my employee Carson, my independent contractor Carson. You know, I don't want to give him benefits. He's an independent contractor. Okay, there's nothing officially between us. He's not actually an employee. He just helps me out a lot, and I throw him a few bucks here and there, and we're all happy. At least I think we are. So. At least I am. I don't know. Anyway, he'll let me know if he's not. And we've come up with something. I have ordered it myself. I want to make sure the quality is at least, you know, pretty decent before I put it out for you guys to buy. But it is a very cool thing, and I can't wait to get it and see it. But it's a piece of merchandise, and we're talking about doing some other stuff. We're looking for ideas and designs and stuff, of course. So if you guys have any suggestions for merch, how about that's the question? If you guys have any suggestions for merch, either things you would buy or things that you think other people that like Puma Plow would buy, or just things that you think we should have, let me know. Comment section down below. We'll get a shout out if we choose one of your designs or one of your thoughts, or, you know, something like that. You guys will get a shout out, and we'll definitely recognize that, like, who came up with it, you know? Just saying. So let us know what you guys think. That'd be cool. I guess that's our question for the video today, right? What do you guys think merch wise? Just saying. I've had some merch in the past. I had some Plow On shirts. I had some Puma Plow shirts, hoodies, stuff like that. I would love to get like something that's up all the time, kind of running, going, you know. Like to have something like that. Man, this is taking a minute to fertilize this, isn't it? I think I'm used to our multiplayer server where we have a modded fertilizer. We have this here one by Stevie that fertilizes at 18 miles an hour as opposed to Where we at? We are right here. We got the Coon one, right? No, we got the Hardy. The Hardy goes 7. So there is a new sprayer, by the way, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it. We already have sprayers. Why do we need another one? But hey, I don't know. I said on the stream today, like, it was hard for me to get excited about equipment we already have. And that's like my honest, truthful opinion. It is hard for me to get excited about a DLC when it's equipment we already have. You know, the Borgo DLC, man, that was groundbreaking, in my opinion. That gave us these massive seeders that we never had. You know, it was groundbreaking. Big John Deere that we never had. Now, granted, we had a quad track case, which is basically the same thing, but it's cool to have options when it comes to something like that. But when it's like the 4th tiny little plow that nobody's ever going to use, do we really need it? You know? And like I said, maybe you guys overseas, maybe some of you guys like the DLC. I'm curious about that too. So I guess there's 2 questions for the video. What do you guys think about the DLC if you purchased it? And what merch type stuff, you know? Why not, right? Let me know. Let me know in those comments down below. But guys, I think that might be where we... No, you know what? We're going to keep going here a little bit. I got nothing but time tonight. Just saying. I need to go into multiplayer and clean up some stumps. I was a bad person. I'll fully admit I did a bad thing. Okay. After streaming about the DLC or streaming the DLC today, I did jump in our multiplayer server, which I'm basically right now, guys, if you don't know, I'm streaming that server like Monday, definitely Mondays, Fridays, and Saturday nights, most of the time Saturday during the day as well. And then like here lately, I've been kind of just streaming it during the days on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I've been streaming Farm Sim a lot lately is what I'm trying to get at. Let's see, we need to leave this out because we're going to need herbicide. But that's okay for now. So we need lime. We got to put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. Just saying, not that kind of lime, I know, but oh, this is a little baby one too. Single axle. We'll have to get all this equipment traded up eventually. I'm assuming we can fill it here, but I don't know. I would assume so. Lime. How about them apples? All right, let's get you going out in the field. You're going to be an H button for sure. I did enjoy doing that fertilizer. That was fun. So now the theory is, guys, for those of you that don't know, I fertilize first. And then I'm going to lime it, and then I can just plant right into it. I don't have to finish work in the field or anything to get rid of that fertilizer texture, so that I can just go at it and plant, and I'll get my second fertilizer from my planter, hopefully. If not, I'll have to plant right after. And then I guess I'll have to do the weeds as well, because most of y'all, not everybody, but most, said that you want to weeds on. And by the way, thank you guys again for liking my stories. I love it. That's just, I don't want to say it warms my heart, but like it warms my heart knowing that you guys like my stories. I won't even lie. It does. It's cool that you guys like the stories and want to keep them coming and stuff. And I need to go to the farm more so I have stories, right? That's basically what it comes down to. This is kind of just like, to be honest, this series and my Let's Plays in general, they're kind of just like a diary into my life. Like, you can kind of just tell what's going on in my life just by watching Let's Plays, because I talk about stuff, you know? When things weren't good with Mom, I did talk about that a little bit. Obviously, I try not to do too much, you know? When things are good, I'll talk about them. When things are bad, I'll talk about them. And I think it's really cool. It's a cool way to, like, I don't know. You can almost, I don't know. It's cool, man. It's cool, bros. All right. He's going to not fertilize. He's going to lime the world. Oh, that field needs to be plowed. Does that need lime over there too? Oh, yeah. Oof. All right. And then cedar wise, what do we even have? What do we even have, guys? I don't even know. We've got the Vade and the horse. The horse is on fire. Grab the horse. And probably need to put some seed in it so the horse doesn't fertilize. At least I don't think it does. That's unfortunate. That's okay. It's all right. Oh, it does fertilize. Okay, never mind. False alarm. Where do I get seed from? Probably just pull up, huh? Probably get it under the pipe, maybe? I mean, you know. What a good idea. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. Seed. Hey. We have seed and the fertilizer. And now we go to the field. And get her done. I mean, not really, because, like, you know, Mr. Lime Guy needs to go and do his thing. So we are going to plant. We are going to plant soybeans. Probably going to run like 2 soybean harvests before we actually plant any, or like harvest any, or sell. That's the word. That's the word, sell. Before we sell any of them, because we do have the semi to like sell with, so it'll roll. It should get there and back in a hurry. So there's that. And then we'll have to price shop them, of course, but there is that. All right, I have been Chatty Cathy way too long tonight. I'm sorry, my name's John, not Kathy. My apologies. I have been way too chatty with you guys. Not really, but you know, it's a thing. Some of you guys said 20 minutes. Some of you guys said 30 plus back in the day. Remember? It's your fault. Not really, but you know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let these guys work and get this field done. And probably go for a fast time. So when we come back in the next video on Friday, I guess we'll be harvesting the field. Maybe doing some mowing. Maybe messing with the straw harvest mod. I don't know. Make sure you guys tune in on Friday for that video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.